welcome back, babies. It is your girl AJ, the owner of AJ Unique Creations. Baby, what's good? What's good? Happy Thursday. So a while ago, I ended up posting a reel about an unboxing I did of Teckwrap vinyl and also Teckwrap Sublimation paper. So I told somebody in the comments that I would compare that paper to Asub paper. You guys know me. My go-to paper is Asub paper. It hasn't did me wrong. I never had to doubt Asub paper because I knew for a fact it was gonna give me them colors and it was gonna press beautiful. Okay, I didn't have to question it. I didn't have to check nothing out. So I ended up getting Teckwrap paper and I have not opened that paper yet. I haven't tested out. I haven't tried it. I told you guys we were going to do it together. Now we are doing it together. Okay, so I have these two Sublimation. It's Christmas season, duh. So I have these Sublimation stockings I got from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I'm going to do two of the same designs for my kids. Nothing crazy. And I got my design from designbundles.net. Check them out. All their designs is something that you could use and not get sued for. If you buy on Etsy, you're buying something that legally you probably shouldn't be buying it, okay? Because it's probably copyrighted. So these designs are people making them and selling them to you, and you have all the rights to use them. They're not something that you shouldn't be using like Disney characters and stuff like that. So I found this cute Christmas theme design. It's nothing major. It's not like a whole full design, but it's Christmas season. I love making like things like this for my kids. So we have two of the same stockings. Now we're testing Sublimation out. So we are testing the Asub versus Teckwrap. So because we are testing it out, we're doing the same exact thing. You get what I'm saying? We're not changing nothing up. We got the same type of material, as you see. Nothing. It's still in the wrapping. We got the same type of material. I'm actually taking out the wrapping for you guys. And I did get it from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Now we're not going to do both sides. We're just going to do one side. So this is the stocking right here. It's almost like a canvas texture, if you could see, like that canvas. And up here is a cotton, like a buffalo cotton plaid. So we have the same designs, okay? And we're going to do it on the same material. We're not changing nothing up. So I got this from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Catching them out because they are having sales, y'all. Y'all need to catch them, like catch them. Like, I guess it's the end of the year sales, whatever. Now, these are the two papers that we're using. Woo, they heavy. We have the Teckwrap. So the Teckwrap is 120 grams. Teckwrap Sublimation paper. I haven't ever used Teckwrap Sublimation paper a day in my life. Then we have my good old what? I shouldn't even tell y'all. My good old Asub 125 grams. Number one, that's the difference. This is 120 grams and this is 125. Already we see one slight difference. But one thing about Asub paper, they do have different kinds. So they do have different weights to their sublimation paper. So if you do want, you can actually get 120 grams of, for the paper in Asub. So that's one thing. Teckwrap, I don't know if they have it where you're able to change the weight of your sublimation paper. Okay? I don't know that yet. Now, we know the two papers that we're going to use. What I'm going to do is actually take out both pieces of paper so y'all can see the difference. And then we're going to print out the design. So for both designs, I'll be using my EcoTank 4700 that I converted to Sublimation ink. Sublimation ink I got from Amazon. Printer jacket ink, I think that's what it's called. Nothing new. Nothing changed, nothing at all. So we got our Asub paper, matte side, and on the back of it say Asub paper. So this is our Asub paper. Both of them is 8.5 by 11. We don't have a larger size. I was going to do 8.5 by 14, but I said no. We're going to do the same exact size and everything that we can as much as possible. Asub paper. Teckwrap. Teckwrap is okay. You open theirs from the side. Okay. Teckwrap got a big and bold Teckwrap Sublimation paper. That's funny. What's actually kind of funny to me, and I'm going to show you guys before I take it out. I could actually see Teckwrap through. I don't know if you guys could see it. Through the paper. Y'all see that? Like now I'm a little bit scared because that means this paper is a little bit more thin. Because I could see Teckwrap that's behind it through the paper. And I don't know if that's also because they use it in black. You get what I'm saying? Because they did it in black or something. So we're going to take out one here. Ooh. Goodness. Can Can it come out? Okay. So let's put that back in here. Sorry if y'all hear the kids. They up from nap. Nap time is, after nap time is when these kids become something else. I guess because they got the energy now. Now it's time to aggravate you. Okay. So before we print, let's actually compare the paper. So the Teckwrap is actually 8.3 by 11.7. So it's a little bit bigger. And this one is 8.5 by 11. So you see the little size difference. Now, if you look at both of them, like I said, you can see Teckwrap through their paper. With Asub, you're not able to see it. And I'm guessing at the same time because they use black. And Asub, they use like a gray when they backing. But I just feel like, you know, now I feel like this is a little bit thin because I could just see the words behind here that make me feel like, okay, you probably a little too thin because I feel like I shouldn't be seeing your words back here. Can y'all see it? Yeah, y'all see it. And now, because even what like, because I'm thinking about is like, if I place that back there, okay, that's the right way, no. Because I want to see if I can see the Teckwrap through the Asub paper. Do y'all see it through here? No. Okay, no, I actually see it. Do that. Okay. So yeah, I think it's because they use the black. Now, feeling wise, they both got that matte feeling. So it's not much I could compare by size, you know, what's on the back and the front. They both got a matte front. And on the back, they got their, you know, logo on the back that you should not be printing on. But we have our two papers. Let's load it up into the printer. We're going to print it out together because I want y'all to see all the process together. And in the process, as it's printing out, I want you to see, because I'm using the same settings for both. I'm not changing nothing, so I want you to see how it looks when it comes out before we press it to see if it makes a difference. Because sometimes it maybe look dull, and when you press it, it becomes more vibrant because you know sublimation is activated from heat, okay? We're going to use the same heat press. You know, y'all know when I'm mostly doing sublimation, I always use my StarCraft 15 by 15. So we're going to use the StarCraft 15 by 15. We're going to press the same design on the same exact item, okay? And we're gonna see which one is worth it, or honestly, do it make a difference which one? We're gonna talk about it. Okay, let's go ahead and go. We are printing out. So right now we're printing out the first design. So what I did to actually know the difference is put my kid's name. They both the same design, and I just added their name so I could tell you exactly which one is what, so we can also remember. So we're doing Teckwrap right now, and then I'm doing this for my daughter, so we're gonna use Teckwrap at the moment. So as we are doing Teckwrap and printing that printing out, let's actually talk about Teckwrap. So Teckwrap sublimation paper is 8.3 by 11.7. Teckwrap actually has another version of sublimation paper that's actually glitter. Never did I try that one yet, so I might add that to my list to try out. But let's talk about the one that we have at this moment. So usually Teckwrap, you could buy certain Teckwrap things online on Amazon, but at the moment you can't. With Teckwrap sublimation paper, you do have to buy from their direct online store. That kind of sucks a little bit. I did look on Amazon and I couldn't find Teckwrap sublimation paper on there. I found their vinyl, their adhesive vinyl, but for certain things, it seemed like you have to go to their website. So when I did get, you know, the HTV and stuff like that, the glow in the dark and stuff, and the color changing one, it was from their website. So I do feel like that part is the part that sucks. I think that they should find a way to add it to Amazon. I don't know, like, what would be the big difference about it, or what would be the difference? I don't know. But if they find that out, then it would be great, because when you think about it, buying from Teckwrap, it is a little bit cheaper. Their sublimation paper is about $15.90, right? But when you add in the shipping cost to it, it is actually a little bit more expensive than if you were to just buy from Amazon. Think about that real quick. All right, so I gave you guys to think about it. I gave y'all some time to think about it. So if you sat there and actually thought about it, right, it's $15.90. But when you think about taxes and shipping, let's roughly say shipping, usually shipping is about $9, right? Say, you can say I'm wrong in the comments. Shipping is usually about $9. Sometimes you could get shipping at $5. It does vary. Shipping is about roughly $9. On top of the $15.90. So I'm gonna do my math, and I'm not gonna even add in taxes, but we are probably looking at, okay, matter of fact, I'm actually gonna check my on what's right now. So if I add in taxes on top of the $15.90 plus, it say, matter of fact, it say delivery is free. Okay, perfect. Delivery is free, and taxes is like $2. My total would be $17.21. Okay, still it's actually cheap, but I won't get this until after Christmas. That's the part that sucks. I'm like, wait, hold up, but if this is my go-to paper, my #1 paper, I gotta wait till after Christmas if I order today. Today is what? Today is December 14th. So if I order today, I won't get it until after Christmas. What if I need it now? That's when you now go to Asub Paper. Because it's like, well, Asub Paper is on Amazon. It's 20 bucks. Next day delivery. Now you comparing those things all in total of what's beneficial to you. Now, if Teckwrap is your go-to paper, this is a paper that I feel like you will have to be stocked up on, okay? You have to stay stocked up on it. Okay, it's actually printing out. It's almost coming out. Color so far, vibrant. Love it. They're popping. We did the same thing, you know, presentation matte paper. High for the color resolution. Not color resolution, color quality. We did high. We didn't change nothing at all. Like I said, we did Naya for Teckwrap. That's my daughter's name. And for my son, we'll do Junior, just, you know, his nickname. Now, let's go back to it. If Teckwrap is your go-to paper, then when you buy it, you probably have to buy more than one. Just because it seemed like you won't get it until a week or two. That kind of sucks. It does suck. It's not even kind of, it sucks to know that. Like, then you probably would be paying extra to get like faster shipping, right? So now it's more expensive. Okay, so Teckwrap is done. This is the full design of Teckwrap. Remind you, everything is mirrored. This is a waterproof design, so the colors are waterproof looking. So far everything looks good, vibrant. Let's go ahead and print out an Asub of the same design, and we'll be back to compare them. All right, you guys, so we got a heat press heating up to 400 degrees for 60 seconds. So we have both designs printed out, and I'm not going to tell you which one is what. I'm going to have you look at it for a moment just to see. When you look at it, do you see like a difference or anything like that? So this one is Teckwrap. The more like skinny one is Teckwrap, and this one is Asub. So for me, looking at it, they actually look the same. I don't see too much of a difference for me. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see too much of a difference. I don't see like a spot that's darker than the other one or anything. So we have Asub right here, and this one is Teckwrap. They look the same. I too much don't see a difference. Okay, so we can't even compare from the colors. Usually I'm able to look at the colors and tell you which one is more vibrant. I can't even compare to you which one is more vibrant. They look the same. So this is heating up. I'm gonna go ahead and get my parchment paper, put it underneath. Y'all know me, I always protect my heat presses because everything is expensive nowadays. So we got a few more minutes on this, and we'll come back when it's time to press. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and move this up out the way. So Teckwrap is the one that's for my daughter. It has her name on it. It says Naya. I'm gonna go ahead and trim it down. You can actually like rip the sides just to make it a little bit easier. But I felt because it's just going on here just for us, I'm not going to, you know, do all that extra. So we have the Teckwrap design right here. And this is Asub. And this one is my son. So Asub is my son and Teckwrap is my daughter. That's how we're going to try to remember it. So we can also look at the paper and also tell. So we also going to compare just the leaf. Because you know when you press it, the transfer open, we're going to compare that to see what's left behind. So we're going to do, we already know how Asub works. So I'm not going to play around with Asub. We just going to go ahead and do Teckwrap. Y'all, I think I did it too big. Okay. I made my daughter name too big. Okay. We're going to do 2 presses then. Make this smaller. I made my daughter name just too big. So boom. And I'm gonna move her name. We can actually bring that up some more. So I'm trying to say, because I don't know how, but I made my daughter name too big. I sized that up too big. So we're gonna see how we're gonna make this do what it do. Because I'm not printing out just a name. Okay. So we're going to do the image first and then I'll do my daughter's name after. I got to add the names on here. Unless I could slide her name on the side. Okay. I'm trying to do like 1 press, y'all. If it don't come out perfect, hey, it's for my kids. We're just making it to see the color difference and everything. But I want it to at least look good. I want it to at least look good, right, y'all? I want it to at least look like it's something. If you feel me. So I'm trying to see. I may have to go in and trim this down a little bit more so I could put it right underneath here. So I'm just going to trim this down because I'm going to put this right underneath the present. So I'm trying to go as close as I can to everything. Yeah, my kids out there running around the plane. All right. So now I got that set to go. I'm going to go ahead and see what we could slide that name in at. Y'all, we can't. Is it cheating if I have to press it twice? If anything, I will press it twice if I have to. If y'all feel like it's cheating, I will actually press this twice because I'll press both designs twice since I have to press the name again. So I will press both designs twice, y'all. We ain't gonna cheat. We're gonna do the same thing. Ain't nothing gonna be different. I rip my son's name off too. So that way we press everybody twice and nobody get left behind. I can't believe I over measured though. I used to be right on point with my measurements, but not today. They said, no, you're not. Yeah, it said, no, you're not today. Okay, let's try it. Can we get it in? Can we get it in? Can we get it in? I think we got it in. Y'all think we can get it in? Yes, it looked like we may have finally got it in. Okay. I believe we was able to get it in. So that way we're not doing double presses, y'all. No cheating. I'm trying to make sure everybody get the same amount of presses. Boom. Take that down. Take that down. Use as much tape as you feel you need to. Use as much as you feel you need to. Use as much as you feel you need to. Don't care what nobody say. Use as much as you think you need to. Okay. I don't be caring what nobody say. I'm gonna use as much. No, I'm about to do it twice. I don't like that her name is hanging out down there, so I'm gonna do it twice. I didn't want to, but we're just gonna do it twice. It is what it is. I just don't want her name to be hanging, and her name is hanging, so it's not gonna press how I want it to press. So we'll just do everything twice. It's okay. All right. Parchment paper. 460 seconds. Medium to high pressure. Yeah, we're just gonna do it twice for both of them. No cheating, no nothing. Each one to be pressed, you know, twice. So if any color leave, hey, it leaves. I just cleaned up my office and I'm about to dump this all on the floor. Okay, we're gonna move to the side. I'm not gonna do that. I want one day where I just don't dump everything on the floor. Now, I'm gonna just go ahead and cut Junior out just because we're gonna do it twice. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just cut Junior out, because we are doing everybody twice to make it even. So nobody is less than the other one. All right. Go ahead and get my tape ready for this one too, so it can be ready to go. All right, we got 7 seconds left. Ooh. All right, okay. That looks, it just kind of poked up, okay? Ooh. Okay, so it just poked up. So we're gonna go ahead and lift that up. Okay, ooh, hot. Okay. Just know that's hot. Okay, colors look vibrant, look nice. And this is Naya's on, so let's go ahead and add Naya. I'm just gonna add her name. I almost did her name backwards, y'all can believe that? I think if I add it right here. Oh, should we add it here? So that way it's going that way. But I feel like it's taken away from the design. So let's not do that. Okay, so now we're gonna press this design for another 60 seconds. And I know you're looking like, I know you're not. We're gonna press it for another 60 seconds. Get some new paper. Boom. Every design is gonna get pressed for the same thing, 60 seconds. So if the colors end up fading away, we gonna see it then, because it got pressed too many times. Okay, nothing is getting changed. So we have the next design ready to go. So, cool. All right, that's ready to go. And we have the next one right here, stocking. So they do have other options. I believe it was the red and white plaid, and they had the black and white plaid. I just did black and white. I didn't want to do anything separate. And then also the inside has like this, it feel like felt and inside, but not like all the way. So just the plaid area has that. Kind of cool. So I'm gonna do my son's on facing this way so we can see a little bit difference. Alrighty. I don't even know if this was parchment paper. I just grabbed it. And this is why you don't ever use your same paper again, because y'all could see, I could see the stalking through here. Woo. All right, did the colors fade? Anything? No. I'm not gonna lie, this was hot. But for you guys, I do it. Ooh, hot. Okay, we did overlap the design. That's okay. It is what it is. Colors are vibrant though. Okay, let me put on another glove and stop acting like I don't need 2 gloves. Colors are vibrant. Look at that. Even though we overlap the design, it still is vibrant. Even though we did a double press, everything came out so good. It looks so good. I love it. It looks just like Asub when I usually use it. The colors are vibrant. I wasn't too much changing thing. The Mary at the top, I do wish that black was a little bit more black. So we'll see if it's just like that in Asub paper, because that means just the design, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put Teckwrap to the side because Teckwrap is my daughter's own. And we're gonna zoom you guys out so y'all can see. Sorry for the zooming in and zooming out. No, because I'm gonna hang them on both sides of the wall, right? So I'm gonna hang them both on the wall. No, we're just gonna keep it the same. Let's not change nothing. We got our next design. Let's go ahead. We doing 2 presses like we just said. Nothing changes. 2 presses. Let me go ahead and put this on. Tape. Use as much as you need to. I don't care what nobody says. We're going to do the same if the design overlap. It probably won't overlap for my son just because he only got 2 words for his nickname. JR. And then we're going to tape this. It's crazy, even though I didn't like tape that edge all the way. And I'm actually going to pull this back out just because the tree is going off on this one. So make sure the tree is on there. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to cut that down because the Mary is not where it needs to be at. Oh, tape, godly. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. That's where it needs to be at, and that's where that one needs to be at. Alrighty, everything is there now. Need tape on anything else. We're gonna do both of these for 60 seconds, 400 degrees, medium to high pressure. For both. Nothing changed, okay? Boom. Go ahead and get a new parchment paper. I need to actually reload up on my parchment paper. And I'm gonna go ahead and prepare Julian's stuff. Trim him down some for the next 60 seconds. So both of them we actually did for what, 120, just because we separated the pieces. Okay, even though I just said I cleaned up and I didn't want this room dirty, I threw everything back on the floor. Do y'all do that? Because I need help. Julia. Why I feel like I did that backwards. But why is it? Okay, there we go. It was upside down. I'm looking at this, y'all, like, why is this upside down? It was totally upside down. That's all because I'm saying, like, what is going on? And then by being cursive, that's all I was like, what's going on? Why do it look like this? So I already know this thing's gonna be hot. Let's get the gloves. Okay, let's just go ahead and get the gloves. Ooh. All right, this paper lifted too, nothing different. Hot, hot, hot. So, ooh. Okay, so let's actually compare like the Christmas tree part, I guess, right now, to see the difference before we do that second press. Oh, that's hot. Let me put my glove on. I'm about to burn myself. So I actually see a difference, you guys. So, I see a tad bit difference. You guys probably don't, but it's just a little bit of a difference that I see in here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna tell you guys, and y'all let me know. The fire, the flames. Do one look brighter than you guys than the other one? The flames is what's catching my eye. Really compare them. And that black is the same on this one too. I don't know why though. Okay. Yeah, the black is like that on both designs. Okay. No, okay. I'm like double looking to make sure I'm right. So both flames look the same. So okay. I'm like double checking, y'all, because I'm about to say, just want to make sure I'm going crazy or what. And I have lost, I lost the name that go on here. I lost, okay, we have the tape up on here. We have it taped behind here. Let's get that back. Oh God, we were just confused about this whole entire name just now because it was so backwards. No. There we go. I'm about to say, I was just confused about this and now I'm confused again. Boom. Let's get a piece of parchment paper. And just in case you are new to sublimation, the reason I keep getting a new parchment paper is because once you press sublimation using parchment paper, butcher paper, or like printer paper to cover your heat press, the ink does basically go through your paper and get on your parchment paper. So for me, I always get a new parchment paper just because that ink could transfer over to the next thing that I use. So because I'm using something just like I just did that takes sublimation, the sublimation ink from the old paper, if I put it on there like to the side or something and the stocking is facing the other way, it could go onto the new stocking, if you get what I'm saying. So because of that, I just get a new parchment paper. I usually get my parchment paper from Amazon. I usually buy the 45 yards or something. No, it was actually 250 square feet. Or I just go to Dollar Tree, Dollar General, get it for like $1.07. Probably get stack up on them, get 3 or 4. Versus butcher paper is a little bit more expensive and you run through it. Like you running through it. Y'all see, I just used about 1, 2, 3, 4. Just used 4 pieces of paper. Even the paper that's underneath is gonna be garbage too now. So just a tip. Alrighty. And we are actually done with this heat press. We have did both of these for 60 seconds each. We didn't have to, but we did because we was doing extra. And we didn't size it the right way. To see what happens when you don't size your stuff the right way. I measured just a little bit off with the name. And it messed me up. Okay, y'all ready? Ooh, y'all, my kids gonna love this. Y'all ready? I'm gonna zoom y'all in. Y'all wanna see? Do you wanna see? You wanna see the action of it, love? This thing is so hot. I'm starting to believe heat gloves doesn't work. Okay. Okay, his name got into the design too. Perfect. Nobody different now. Get off. So here go the next one. We have Junior's own. Yes, the colors are vibrant too. So for both of these, the colors are great. Yeah, they both actually look very good. Do you guys see a difference? Let me know if you do. But we'll talk about it a little bit more, y'all. So we'll talk about it. All right, you guys, let's talk about it. First, before we even look at the stockings, let's go ahead and look at the papers. Let's look at what it left behind. So first, this is Teckwrap right here. This is the Teckwrap Sublimation paper. This is what it left behind. So the colors fully did transfer over, like they fully did go over. Nothing was too much left behind. So that is a plus, like nothing was left behind. You could see on the back of it where I was telling you guys, usually you want to protect your heat press or something with parchment paper. It bleeds through, that's why. Let's go ahead and get into the Asub paper. Asub paper right here. It didn't leave nothing behind either. Let's actually compare them to each other. Looks the same to me. Nothing was really too much left behind. Let's look on the back of it. The bleed on this, it did bleed through, but I do feel with this one, because it probably is a thinner paper, this is 120, it like bled through a little bit more, unless they look the same. Y'all let me know. It do feel like, you know, you can see with that red and this red that the Teckwrap bled a little bit more through. And I believe because this is 120 grams and this is 125. So that extra little gram made it a little bit thicker, so when it bleeds, it doesn't go fully through. So that means you actually have a thicker sublimation paper. You won't need no parchment paper. Okay, that's something else now, because now I'm actually asking myself that. So both papers it gave everything it had on it. All the ink did transfer over. It did a wonderful job on both of them. So far, Teckwrap and Asub is head to head. And that's shocking because y'all know Asub is my paper. Like, now the question is Teckwrap paper the same as Asub? Like, is it really worth it? Is it worth actually having both of these in your thing? And you know, Teckwrap is a little bit cheaper, but do we want to wait a week or two just to get the paper? So many questions is now coming up in my head. Are you guys going to wait to get the paper? Or will you guys do what I said? You will have Teckwrap and you also have Asub paper. You'll have each one as a backup to each other now. I feel like that's something to actually think about too when you think about prices. Will you catch them on Black Friday sale too? They have that. Something to think about. So Junior is Asub and Naya is Teckwrap. So they look good. Like, I cannot tell y'all, if we didn't put names on here, I gotta hold it to the light, y'all, because I'm just like double checking. This is a true first for me, so I'm like fully double checking everything because this is crazy. I want to make sure, like, this is, I haven't ever had a paper yet to like stand up to the Asub paper for me. So right now, to tell you guys, and we saw with our own two eyes, Asub and Teckwrap paper are both amazing papers. It's like, it's bizarre to me because Asub paper I spent about 20 bucks on. Now I do last with that paper, and that is, how many sheets is in this one? Okay, that's another thing. I didn't even know that. That's the difference with it. So Asub paper has 110 sheets versus the Teckwrap paper has 100 sheets. So you do get 10 more in here for a little bit more, and you do get it the next day. But they both literally is amazing though. Like, I didn't expect that. I did not think Teckwrap would even stand up to Asub. So this shocked me just now. It actually stood its ground. It stood its feet. It was 10 toes down, honey. And it did what it did. I would actually have both of these in my craft room. Like, both of these are a must. That's crazy. Like, this is the first. I haven't met a sublimation paper that actually stand up to it. So this is shocking to me because that's why I haven't, you know, tried to experiment with anybody else. Y'all know me for the whole time I've been on YouTube. My only paper I ever used was Asub paper. If you have been here since day one, you know I'm always vouching for them. They haven't let me down to question them at all. It will always be Asub paper. But now, it looked like I might have Asub paper and Teckwrap paper in my room. And which one is the backup? That's the question. Is anyone the backup, or is they just both that good that I need both of them in here? One is a little bit cheaper. One is next day delivery. One take 2 weeks. One come with extra paper for next day delivery, and it's like $2 more. So it's crazy. I love both these designs. They came out amazing. Like I told you guys, I did get the Merry Christmas design off designsbundles.net. So this right here is the Asub paper, just in case you asking. Junior is Asub paper. The design is beautiful. It's like a watercolor design, so I'm very happy about the design. And this is Teckwrap. So the design was on Design Bundles. If I'm not mistaken, it was like $1. If you do have an account with them, you guys, it was free with the account if you actually have an account with them. So make sure you guys are signing up with their account, because I'm able to resell this, but you guys know it's for the kids, so I'm not going to resell it. But I'm able to resell this and actually make something out. I could have actually made a mug with this design. Should we test it out on mugs? Asub versus Teckwrap? But I don't think we need to. I just feel like they're there. Like, I just feel like they already there. We pressed it twice that too, and it's not like it gave more ink off or anything. Both of them didn't like do extra ink or anything. I was able to press it without having ink transfer over even more. Like, y'all get that? Like, that's crazy. So yeah, check them out. Like I said, Asub paper is available on Amazon. I do have it linked down in my description box down below on my Amazon store. Teckwrap is only available on Teckwrap.com. I will leave a link down for you guys down below also. and you guys see which one you like. I love both of them. I'm gonna have both of them in my room. That's a blessing, and I just love it. I love both of them, and I'm happy that I have both of them to test out, to show you guys and let you see before you go out there testing something out and wasting your money, because money we need nowadays. We don't got time to be wasting it, okay, honeys? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you don't miss a beat, you guys. I told you I post every week. It may be once or 2 times a week, but I post every week. I don't miss a week. So make sure you guys hit the bell so you don't miss a beat, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.